Welcome to the Mouse Bites for May 7th, 2018. And first things first, we are going to start with the Disney After Hours. This hard ticket event is actually returning to the Magic Kingdom, and it gives guests quicker access to attractions and character greetings after the park is closed to day guests. In addition, ice cream, popcorn, and bottled beverages are included and are available during the event. Event guests may enter the park as early as 7 o'clock p.m. and remain in the park for 3 hours after the scheduled closing time. The advanced price ticket is going to be $119 plus tax for both adults and children ages 3 to 9. And this event is scheduled to take place on the following nights this summer. So it's going to be June 28th and 30th, July 7th, 9th, 14th, 21st, and 28th, and August 4th, 11th, and 30th. And then there is one September date, and that is going to be September 20th. So everything I've heard about this event is that it's a fantastic, fantastic experience for guests. And I highly, highly suggest that you consider going if that's something that you are interested in, because again, like I said, I hear it's super incredible. The park is pretty well dead and kind of creepy in a way, because you really are kind of the only one in the park. So yes, if you want to go to Disney After Hours, make sure you buy your tickets. Moving to Disney's Animal Kingdom, Festival of the Lion King will not be performed on May 9th due to maintenance work in the Harambe Theater. So that's going to be this week. Just keep that in mind if you are going to be in the park on May 9th at Disney's Animal Kingdom, that you are not going to get to experience Festival of the Lion King. Over at Disney's Hollywood Studios, beginning May 13th, Roadster Racers Goofy is going to join the Disney Junior Play and Dine dining experience at Hollywood and Vine. To make way for Goofy, unfortunately, we are going to have to say goodbye to Handy Manny. But I don't think, a lot of kids kind of know who Handy Manny is. I don't think he actually shows on Disney Junior anymore, or the Disney Channel. I may be wrong. I don't have little ones, so I'm not 100% sure on that, but I don't think Handy Manny actually is on the air anymore. So it makes sense that they would be making this change. Moving over to Disney Springs, there is going to be a new shop that is opening, and it is called Disney Style. It is the newest shopping destination, and it will officially open on May 12th. It's going to be located across the street from Starbucks, and it will be a modern shop that will debut a collection of apparel and accessories inspired by beloved experiences and timeless characters at the Disney parks. So another place that's going to take all my money. I don't know about you, but it's totally going to get all my money. So that is super exciting as well. I do have some sad news for you guys today, though, and that is about Night of Joy. The Christian music event is actually going to be canceled from here on out. So the Walt Disney World Resort is no longer going to be offering the Night of Joy event. For those of you who are looking for a Christian music event like this, you can actually go to Universal. They have the Rock the Universe event, so that will be available, and it's also takes place around that September time period. In addition, for those who were planning on being there at Walt Disney World for this event this year, and now it's not happening, you can see, I believe Mercy Me is actually going to be at Epcot's Food and Wine Festival during the time of the weekend that Night of Joy traditionally happened. So if you are looking for kind of that Christian music artist, you can go to the Epcot Food and Wine Festival this year for that. Finally, a little bit of Star Wars race weekend news. So what was the Dark Side Challenge is now going to be renamed due to the fact that the light side is no longer happening at Disneyland. So this new weekend is going to see a new theme and a new name, and it's going to be called the Star Wars Rival Run Weekend. Beginning in 2019, runners will be able to choose which side of the Force that they would like to run for during this race weekend, which is going to be April 4th through the 7th. So Disney is moving that race weekend up just a couple weekends. So it is going to be the 4th through the 7th. Races will include a 5K, a 10K, a half marathon, and the Run Disney Kids races. In addition, there will also be 2 challenges for those who would like to participate in those. The Kessel Run Challenge, which will be completing the Star Wars Rival Run at Walt Disney World and running the Star Wars Virtual Half, as well as the 10K and the half marathon option there as well. You can that's going to be known as the Star Wars Rival Run Challenge for those who run both the 10K and the half. So big changes for those who like to run in the Run Disney races. But that's going to do it for all the news that I have for you guys this week. Make sure to follow along with the Mouse for Less on all of our social sites. So, of course, you've got Facebook, you've got Twitter, you've got Instagram. Make sure you hit that subscribe button on YouTube. And otherwise, we're going to see you guys next week on Mouse Bites.